Big Herc 916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. Hopefully I can catch you guys out at the meet and greet today in Arizona at the Wild Horse Pass Modded Culture Sanctuary 4 car event. Come through. I'll be out there from 3 to 11 p.m. I'll have a booth and pick you up some merch, man, represent, get a picture, holler at your boy. You notice there's a lot of distractions right now before midterms. A lot of things going on in the news to redirect your focus, to have you not looking at the issues at hand. This is nothing new. Whenever you have something big about to go down in regards to policies, politics, government, you have a lot of things that take place in the media to divert your attention. You gotta remember that everything right now that's being generated is an algorithm to make you emotional, irrational, and not use your common sense. You know, a lot of these people have a false narrative, and for the most part, the people we hear giving us advice are all liars. They don't really care about the people, because if they did, we would see changes in the community. You wouldn't see the oppression. You wouldn't see the divide, and they wouldn't be running their campaign off of policies that really don't impact the people. You know, what impacts the people? Social, economics, education, financial. Nobody's talking about empowering anybody financially. Nobody's talking about empowering the people socially. There's nothing to bring both sides together and have conversation or dialogue. It's all about confusing the young kids, getting the parents to fight each other, getting the different quote unquote what they call races to fight each other, divide, keep us preoccupied with inflation, gas prices. Then we have sports on the weekend to make us cheer and jump around, and then it goes back to the same shit. Nothing's changed. So do you really think voting's gonna change anything? I would like to think it would, but I know that a lot of it's bullshit. It's been bullshit from way back in the day. It's just a way for them to make it seem like we participate and we have change. Because even when you vote, the people you think who were gonna actually win with the obvious solutions don't ever win. And when they do win, most of the things don't change like you thought they were before they were in office. So this is a cold game, man. And this is a game that's been played out, you know, decade after decade after decade. And here we are today. And the people who have been in control, who have interest in these families and these political engines, still run shit. And the people who go to the 9 to 5 still go to the 9 to 5, man. Now, if those people are trying to somehow shift out of the 9 to 5 into that power elite, they'll find a way to shut them down, which they did previously. You've seen it. People who had family-owned businesses lost everything. And the way to hush them up is, here, take this handout money and keep it pushing. But that's the game, man. And that's been always the game. Whether they try to bribe blacks with reparations to get a vote, or whether they try to pass legislation for a certain demographic to get their vote. You know, it's the same game over and over again. So just be wise to the game and look and see what the big scope is. You know, I just speak from the heart, and all my business is already on the internet, so I have nothing to hide. I'm not a politician. I just see things I try to analyze them, try not to be emotional. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I say things that, put my foot in my mouth, and then I try to go back and take my foot out my mouth. I'm not perfect, but I'm honest, and I own up to my shit. A lot of people don't own up to their shit. So just looking at the big scope, don't be fooled when you go to try to, place your vote or think that you're going to change something. You want change, you got to start out the grassroots in your local community. These people on the scale of a state or nation do the slip service. You need to talk to the people who are right in your backyard, and you talk about school policy, you talk about community policy. You need to get at these people first and foremost. But that's the game that's being played, man. It's been played for, like I said, centuries, man. This is something they learned back in Rome in the Senate, and they're doing it still today. We're supposed to be a republic, but they call it a democracy. We're supposed to be sovereign, and we have no sovereignty. We have no freedom of speech. So, just some thoughts for this morning. Love and blessings. Never settle for average. And yeah, man, let's keep it pushing and be positive about life. I'm always optimistic. I don't like to entertain doom and gloom because I've been in some dungeons, and all I could do to hold on to hope in life was to know that one day I would be free. So that's how we all got to look at it, man. One day we'll be free, and we'll be able to make the choices we want to make. So, Big Herc 916. Never settle for average has always been my motto in life. So I've been fortunate enough to get together with the brand NSFA and become a brand ambassador, because there's no room for mediocrity in life. So whether you're out here and you're an athlete, you're in entertainment, you're a business person, represent and pick you up a hat. And for those of you who are law enforcement, military, veterans, first responders, use code USA15 and get 15% off. Click the link in the description and never settle for average.
Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.